Welcome to Lexington, where the sun shines bright literally and figuratively on their old Kentucky home, and the Big Blue Nation ready to get behind these Wildcats in this one. We are in full-on stripe-out mode as the fans doing their part to try to distort the vision of the visitors. The Rockets ready to put toe to leather and get this season started. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Kentucky's offense will have the football first. And, David, they've got a guy in the backfield that certainly is capable of carrying more than his share of the weight in this offensive attack.
Yeah, he's a piece, but I would argue this, Reese. Like, you need to get the ground game going. For this offense to be successful, they need a physical tone setter, and he can be that, sometimes up, sometimes down. They need that consistently, Jesse.
They need him to show up when it matters the most, and there's going to be times in this game, like we've seen throughout his career, when the defense wants to take away wide receivers or players on the perimeter, and that's when this guy has to show up and shine. He's got vision, he's got cutting ability, he's got speed, but that's got to be on display in this game.
Using his feet to buy time. On the move to the right and looking for a big one. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down. Let's take a minute here to look at the big picture for Kentucky. The only important expectations are the ones inside the program. But when you start the season on the outside of the rankings looking in, it can give you a little bit of an edge, can't it?
Yeah, they want to prove to everybody they should have been ranked coming into this year. These players are angry. They feel like they're being disrespected, and they want to make a point to the entire college football world with a big win today.
Yeah, and you hear it all season, and you see it every year. The teams come out of nowhere, and they feel like they've got a lot of potential, a lot of high-ranked players on the squad, and they're going to put it together, and that they'll get themselves into those rankings.
Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. He wants to throw it again. Got it set up on the outside. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
Looking to throw on first down. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to fire. Rushes on him. They get to him as he throws. He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive. Now facing a third and long from the 50-yard line. Fires to the big fella. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down.
That's just a very easy, comfortable throw for the quarterback. He knows he has his big target, the tight end, running across the field on the drag. Nice play.
They'll leave it with him. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. And the Wildcats with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Wide receiver going in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. They're looking at a third down and short from the 33. From the gun, the ground game. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one.
Keep the foot on the pedal if you're on offense here. You got that yardage. Yeah, you didn't get the first down, but you've set yourself up now to go for it here and keep this drive alive.
I wasn't sure that one was going to get there, but had just enough gas to make it over the crossbar. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
Well, the head coach has to like that. It's the first drive of the entire year. You did some good stuff on the drive. You get yourself in field goal range. Most important, you come away with points to kick this season off.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the Toledo Rockets offense will take the field for the first time. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
This is no surprise to defenses anymore. Everybody throws wide receiver screens, and you can tell they were ready for it. They saw the quick game. They pounced on it, got the wide.
He's loose on the right. There he goes. The 20. Inside the 10. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top. The huge explosive play put him right on the doorstep, and now they've got to punch it in. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. And the D deny them. Second and goal. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Rudolph. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Toledo.
Nice pitch and catch. This receiver and quarterback have done this thousands of times. Finds the open man, throws a strike. Receiver does the rest, gets into the end zone.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. Here's a heat. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a...
That's really got to make this offensive coordinator feel good calling plays. You get a completion on 3rd down early in the game, and he should be having a lot of confidence now moving forward in this game calling plays.
How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. The Wildcats now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Unloads to the right. It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Has no choice but to throw it away, and it'll bring up 4th down.
And this is why you don't want to get in these situations. 3rd and long, defense knows it's pass. They're playing pass, playing deep. QB has nowhere to go with the football, so he just throws it away.
And they gambled in their own end, turn it over on... toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Commonwealth Stadium in Lexington, Kentucky, home of the Wildcats. The Vols will kick it away to start us off. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. The Wildcats offense will take the field first. There are always butterflies to start a game, but when you have a rivalry like this, the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive, guys.
They aren't all the same. We say that, but we know differently. The blood is boiling, the temperature is hot. Jesse, you want this week more than most.
Yeah, Dave, we played in these games before. Everything just seems to be heightened, right? The game seems to be moving faster. The crowd noise feels louder. Your composure will be tested early in a game like this.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. The RPO, fire complete to the left. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. Shakes off the defender. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. You guys have both played in rivalry games, so what did you do to keep yourself locked in during that week of preparation, David?
Well, you try to keep your emotions in check, but it's really, really hard to do.
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35.
Gotta love this play call early in the football game. Like the quarterback, get in a rhythm, run a screen play, get it to a playmaker, create some space, move the sticks, get a first down. Nice start for this offense.
And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Nice job by the quarterback trying to buy time and scrambling to the right, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Got his man downfield. Touchdown, Wildcats! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And these slants are so hard to defend when the ball's thrown like that. The receiver catches it, and he's catching it going so fast, you can tell the defense couldn't quite get the right angles, and he does the rest, uses his speed, gets all the way to the end zone.
On the move from inside his 5. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. So Tennessee's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And guys, we talk about how tight ends are a quarterback's best friend. Boy, this guy may take friendship to a whole nother level.
Yeah, it's so nice to have a guy that the size, the athletic ability, and here's why it's always so good. Jesse, what do you want to do, man? Put a linebacker on him, put a safety on him?
Oh, not a space. That kind of play will get a drive started or help your field position. They've got it at the 27. And the Volunteers will hustle to the line. Back to throw, it's Aguilar. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
Fires to the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The Volunteers need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. He's got an open man. Oh, he's got some space. 10. Touchdown, Vols. He found some open space and turned on the Jets. Looking for the tie with the extra point.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, These guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback and wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Got out of trouble and throws. Makes the grab. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. The Wildcats can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Good timing on the quick out. They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Under fire. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. And the Wildcats have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Shoots it to the left. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Oh, it's picked off. Didn't let him get loose on the return, but he'll take it as they have the ball at the 47. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Snagged in the middle, it's Staley. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. And this big orange offense getting it done in the passing game.
And great execution by the quarterback. And when you think about Tennessee offense, man, when they got their trigger man, and they've had some.
Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. And the Vols trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Looking for a man. It's Aguilar. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
It seemed like there may have been a miscommunication there between the QB and receiver, just not on the same page.
The give from the gun. He did not make it a stonewall on 3rd down. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. He's going to have to break out the thunderfoot on this one, a 57-yard attempt. That is no good. After that failed field goal attempt, fellas, still time ball game. They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to pass. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. The pocket broke down, and the quarterback had to take the sack.
Really impressed by this pass rush, Reese. Just guys.
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Catch inside the 30 and still running. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Unloads to the wideout. He caught it. They will score. Touchdown, Kentucky.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, Dave. And listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. On the run, it's Thomas. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. They've switched into the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the second. To the air, it's Aguilar. Complete on the shuffle. The Vols will move the sticks.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't... trying to throw the home run ball, right? Second down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it.
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes in the 22.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
That'll be a gain of 5 out to the 27. And the Volunteers in the hurry up. On third down, going up top. Got it in the middle, it's Thomas. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. And here comes the punt team. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. They'll start this drive at the 3-yard line. Rides the back on the option to give. He's loose. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot, but that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The receiver on a jet sweep. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
You know this defense was practicing and game planning for this guy in particular. They knew with his speed at receiver, not only would he be catching the football, but they were going to get him involved in the run game as well. That defense looked ready for that point.
They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. So they're not comfortable with their field goal kicker from here, so the offense will go for it on fourth down. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. That's a good spot on the field to go for it. Really, everything to gain and not much to lose.
Yeah, and most coaches discuss or know pregame warm-ups how far their kickers can kick it. Do I have a boot to even consider this? But I think you want to stay aggressive regardless and go try to get extra points.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he runs into a wall. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. Oh, and he missed it. No good. And the margin is still 7 after the miss.
And just not enough leg on that kick. You see it just gets knocked down by the crossbar.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. Here's the handoff. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The Volunteers want to move quickly. Looking for a man. It's Aguilar. Swings it out to his running back. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break. A third down try for the offense. From the gun, running back gets the give. He's able to fight his way for a couple of yards, but it'll be 4th down and 3. And the Vols line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. Off the play fake on first down. Now sliding to his left. Makes the grab deep. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Pass interference, defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. To the air on first down. Fires to the wideout. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. So now it's 2nd and long. Gives it on the option. Breaks the tackle. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. And the Wildcats are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. Throwing right. He's got it. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Going to swing it on 2nd down. He put it out there for him, and this senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. Throws to the wideout. He's got it. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Here comes Kentucky after picking up that first down. Tight end finds a soft spot. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. Now on 1st and 10 from the 26. Get it out on the screen. They'll make the stop, and not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down. The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half. Kentucky will come to the line with a 1st and goal. Receiver going for the edge on the jet sweep. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The give to the tailback. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to find the end zone. The receiver will not get it to the sticks. It'll be 4th down. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. He slides that just inside the right upright, and that lead grows even bigger.
And I like the way this defense just finished. And I know they're trailing, but they didn't give up the touchdown. Got a little bit of momentum. Not much time left in this first half, but you got halftime to make some adjustments, come out with some energy with a nice stop here.
This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half.
Kentucky will boot it deep to get the second half underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Dropping back, it's Aguilar. They get enough rush, and it pays off the sack at the 20. The Vols with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. On the ground, it's Lewis. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. It's a seam wide open space. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Volunteer.
Offensive line, give me a crack. I'll do the rest. How about the Jets? The speed. He just turns it on, going 70-plus to the house. What a huge play by the running back.
And the extra point is good. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. The lead has been sliced to a field goal, and now they'll try to answer. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. The Wildcats in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. So they're facing 3rd and short from the 25. The snap sets up the throw. A little screen to the running back. Turning on the Jets. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. Here comes the offense on 1st down. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. The Wildcats can really attack on this 2nd and short. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Off-play action on 1st down. Got him downfield. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. A 1st down for the offense. Wide receiver comes in motion. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd. 7. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. Back to pass on 2nd down. Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat. Going the other way, and he's got room. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Tennessee. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
And doing a great job in coverage. Obviously, you got to play run first as a linebacker always. That's your first thought process. But then reading the QB's eyes, breaking on the football, catching it. And then from there, it was easy. Just take it right to the house.
He'll call for the fair catch here. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They go to the ground. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. And the Wildcats with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. He'll try to pop the draw. Powers through the defender. And he's brought down, but the defender got a face full of stiff arm before he picked up that 1st down. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Finding an escape route. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Now he's looking to throw it. Unloads to the wideout. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
Well, I like the aggressive nature by the quarterback there. He's trying to take a shot down the field. Just a better play by the defense forcing the incomplete.
Looking deep down the right side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
Well, it looked like the offense had a rhythm here early in the drive, getting a 1st down, but I don't know about that play call. Going deep on 3rd down, low percentage.
Oh, he's ready to take a shot.